Hello, this is the TradeTech Forex Market Preview and International Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning Sunday, the 22nd of July, and ending Friday, the 27th of July, 2018. Here's the dollar index daily chart. Didn't do much for the week, basically closed out right below where it started, but it did dip on Friday, made us some good money. We had a couple winners for the week and a big winner on Friday, and in a dead week, you can't expect much more than that. Here's a look at the euro dollar, which is the inverse of the dollar index as usual. Doesn't really show you anything different. Pound dollar swept new lows but then bounced. No counts or patterns there that we can rely on at this point. Euro yen, nothing for the week as well. Remember, we're in the summer here. Aussie dollar dead flat. Pound yen did dip a bit. Pound Swiss dipped a bit. New Zealand dollar, nothing. So dead flat. We're in summer doldrums. That's why we're half size. It's that time of year. But we still pulled off a positive week, so no complaints. Here's the euro dollar chart for the week. 30-minute candles. 160 pips from high to low. Monday dead. Tuesday a little movement. Wednesday not much. Thursday back and forth with a news pop. Friday some action. Here's the pound dollar for the week. Now this one had a 350 pips or 300 pips anyways of range, and we made money a couple times on this, including the Friday rally we caught for 50 pips. So that was good. But overall, again, it's just not a super exciting week, and we are in half size mode here in the summer months. Summers are different now, different parts of the world taking different vacations, but you still got to adjust for what's going on. Let's go through the economic data for the week, the things that matter anyways. Wholesale inventories out of Canada at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. Consumer confidence out of Europe, existing home sales here in the U.S. at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. CB leading index 30 minutes later out of Australia. That night, Japan has their flash manufacturing PMI number, their core CPI out of the Bank of Japan at 1 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday. Then you got the French, German, and broad European flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers over the course of the night. You got CBI industrial order expectations out of the UK, housing price index here in the U.S., flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers here in the U.S. at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10. Trade balance out of New Zealand at 6:45. Australia does their CPI Tuesday night. Credit Suisse economic expectations out of Switzerland at 4 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. European money supply and private loans. High street lending out of the UK and CBI realized sales out of the UK. New home sales out of the U.S. and the crude oil numbers, that's the weekly number at 10:30 on Wednesday. Not exactly a market mover. No Fed meeting this week. Japan's got their SPPI. Australia's got their import prices. Europe's got German consumer climate, Spanish unemployment, refinancing rate, ECB, the rate announcement out of the ECB at 8:30 a.m. or after their announcement, I guess. That's the refinancing rate. Interesting new name for that. Durable goods here in the U.S., the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims and goods trade balance, preliminary wholesale inventories. China's got their CB leading index. Really nothing out of China all week. Natty gas out of the U.S., 10:30 a.m. on Thursday. Tokyo core CPI at 7:30 p.m. Going into Friday, Australia's PPI, French flash GDP, German import prices, consumer spending. U.S., this is the big one. Advanced GDP, this is the first look at gross domestic product for the second quarter. That's the big one once a quarter, so we will be we're already half size. We'll be less than half size ahead of that, and that definitely can spike the market. And then we wrap up the week 30 minutes later with revised University of Michigan sentiment as we head into the last few days of July, and then August can be a little slow in Forex, and then we get back to work for real. But if we can make some money every week, we'll take it. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week.